Too much talking. We skip if no voice acting. Okay. The way we're just going from this like zone to zone, they will looks the same. Da, 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 da. Honestly, I like the cozy areas in Final Fantasy XIV. I would just like sit around and just like live my life in a little thing. Okay, if you lived in Final Fantasy XIV, what would you want to be? Would you want to be like an adventurer? Would you want to be like a little NPC? Would you want to just like be a royal guard? What would you like to be? Oh wow. I look good. Wait, I look powerful. Did my abilities change based on my weapon? Like, why do I look like there are more particles than I remembered? More particles than I remembered. Catboy breath. Just laying on the floor. What's the question? Did my weapon make my abilities look different? I don't think it should do that, but I feel like my abilities look different. Charlie and Witch is here. They're safest and most advanced. I want something naturey and cozy. That would be like the starting like area, right? Where the archers start out or whatever. White Mage you say? I've never tried White Mage before. Honestly, healing is too stressful. Like, I can't be bothered. But I can't be bothered going backwards now. I'm stuck with this. I just wanna... I don't wanna work a day in my life, like no working ever. But I just wanna live in a like nice naturey place with like water. And like I can just chill and like relax and sleep every day. And if I'm ever bored, then like I don't know, teleport somewhere and like live, laugh, love. You know? I also want to be strong, but like I want to be like those people, you know, die IRL and reborn in a new world and become you're just super strong and talented and skinny. Like, you're just given the world to you, like you don't have to work, you're so strong. Or something like that. So like you never need a fear of dying or like people bullying you or whatever. You just like eat them up. Destroy everyone. Like, that would be the ideal scenario. If you had to choose a weapon and what type of character would it be? Light. And I like what Sage has, honestly. So I guess I'd be a Sage. But I want like more crystals. And I want... like, I want the light to be something you can change, like very versatile. Like, you can manifest different weapons. You can do a lot of shit if you want to make a symmetrical wall, if you want to heal, if you want to do big nuke, if you want to vaporize bitches, like, just very, very, like, yeah. Like, I just want to be OP and do everything. I want to be able to read minds, not that that, like, has anything to do with light, but I want to read minds. Do I? I want to predict the future. Not that that has anything to do with light, but that's what I want to do. I want to time travel. But like, if I had to pick one specific thing, it'd probably be trying time travel. Like, you can control your timelines. One-handed sword with the ability to mining heal, but also be able to imbue my sword with powerful effects of magic. It would be nice. Sorry, giving red mage. It's giving red mage. Is Final Fantasy giving horror game? Can I teleport? The way I could have just teleported. Does anyone want to give Nolly Kitty a sub? Any gifters in here? He's crying and poor. I've never watched Madoka Magica. Like, can you imagine like having time travel in like video games would be so OP? Like if you're playing TFT and you fuck up or something, like
all set, I take it.
Just time travel backwards.
We finished what we could, delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals, trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperites, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have, for the most part, been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Cryo. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
The way I'm giving floating head.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence
turn
is
on my
requested with all speed.
Open my windows and turn off my lights. I'm getting blinded by these lights.
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh,
Is this acceptable lighting? Not really.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Okay, just like
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalamon shard.
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. I played a vital role in keeping a lookout whilst our expeditionary forces secured the adamantite.
move my cables around because...
It's Stu, you did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will...
Hancock and Saraban.
We come bearing relics both sacred and Allegan, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of the Kojin. Upon learning of your need, Bunchin bade me deliver it on behalf of the Blue with all haste. Fearing I could not swim here with the necessary speed, however, I thought to beg our Confederate allies for aid. To my delight, Hancock was already preparing for departure at the self-same port, and had space for additional cargo.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time. Fortunately, our majestic associates have been more than helpful. 'Tis an honor to join the Warrior of Light on another adventure, they tell me.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenar Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in
I want to play
compensation.
that. Is it Son of the Forest?
Everything is
Would it be
already
the first
yours.
game? Can you play with
We
our friends?
funded the venture. When?
Don't let the name fool you. This coin keeper knows a thing or two about spending. When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount.
You
We
both
also
stand
have the
tattering.
benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Mother!
Amelians.
I remain, of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full.
Has she been helping us? How?
We can hardly take them with us on your teeny-tiny toy boat, now can we? And would be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
Where did that money go to? What did we need her money for? When did we use it?
Waste not.
When did we need to use the money?
However did you manage so much in so short a time, though? We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
So many midget girls.
You were involved too.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthos. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are. I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know. That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless, undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters. Though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed. To make a long story short, the whole of the guild ship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon? And why didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
Sid, you brought the team.
Of course. Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my new favorite ship.
The Chocobo is so cute.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We stopped by Whirlit before coming here and picked up a package from Gaius. He's still of the mind that actions make for better penance than words, contrite or otherwise, so we offer none of the latter. What he sent is an Allegan relic Valens used in his weapons experiments. Has a fair bit of refined adamantite in it, too.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud shard. I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryl's message. So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshire's treasure hunters, not least among them.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat Khan not have more pressing concerns?
Would you girls play anyone in Final Fantasy 14?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, Those you saved in Galimund remain my people.
They're incredibly
My gratitude is beyond words.
But are you bisexual,
'Tis
Kitty?
appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better.
Wait, did we have this talk already?
You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent.
What about me? Straight.
Ashdaya's answer was silence.
But maybe
as ever.
demisexual.
Tiamat and Chrisvelgre, however,
Maybe.
responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself along.
I forgot why that boy is like that. Like, why does he seem so dead?
Bugger me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believe
That's
it again.
ill. Your pussy's an ill.
Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no? 10, no! 14 bleeding percent! Think of how far we could go! What we could do with
He's
that
a
much
festival
power!
dragon.
What we could blow up!
What the mullet midget man.
If Kokol is
Kidding,
duly
Australian.
convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Then I will bear it with you.
Are these two gonna grow older? Like taller,
you.
sorry? Like,
Share
why are they
your
so
struggles
small in
with me.
comparison?
As family.
Like, how old are Alphanode and thing? They're only 16. Oh. I thought they were like 20.
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst. It was love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction
Do we have any
so
parents in
powerful
here?
that I trembled with something close to rage.
I can't like relate to this. Like, I would never. I don't think I would ever
the
want
final
kids.
days foretold.
Anyone a parent here?
I
A
swore
mom
to
or dad?
myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. great exodus would succeed.
It doesn't count. Pets don't count.
No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative. If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool, perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart.
Having a child is too much responsibility. I could never.
No, that was his doing, when he perished at Cartano. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
Amelians.
Wait, what? When was the last part you got up to, Kitty? We are at the Alpha
Though I have
Node
wronged
and
my children most
what's her
greatly,
name's
I owe you an apology.
birthplace, Charlian.
I assumed that it
And
was
we
the
are
Scion's
going
influence
to the
that made them so
moon
keen
because
to
of the
charge
end
headlong into
days,
danger.
like the apocalypse. I don't know what we're doing at the moon though.
Yours, in particular. I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You've no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
The way I just went to sleep. So tired.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
How long was that cutscene? That was very long, and I want more of that. I just want to sit back and relax and watch. I love this song. Like, I play this song in the background, like, when I just want to chill. Because I want to just like chill here for a second. Let's just soak it in. Let's go to the cafe. Just soak in this music for a bit. Wherever the cafe is. What's for the food? I'm hungry. The way I want to eat. Hi Abinasi, I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a pretty alright day. Oh, thank you, mister. We climbed a bit in Apex, I think. Just kidding, I don't think we did. What are you doing? I want to go out and eat more, like at restaurants, but I feel like it's just too expensive and not worth the coin. Like, maybe if I was a billionaire, I would eat a lot more. Are we having another chill cutscene? Final Fantasy, they always do music well. Final Fantasy music is amazing. Hi Ash. How are you? And then here we are with like the intense music. I don't want to do a dungeon. Normally I'm looking forward to a dungeon, but I'm kind of tired because I've been up for a while now, I think. Please no dungeon. I don't have the energy for it. Please cutscene. We finally get to see the ship that's in the Endwalker logo, right? It's giving, what's that? Starcraft? No. Not Star Wars, but the other one. Skip. Wait, can someone give me just oh my god, the lighting, that is a jump scare. So are we escaping to the moon? Like, what's going on? Star Trooper? No. Star Trek. That one, Star Trek. I know that. What should we do to level up? Well, I guess we have a bit of a dungeon. Shall I just do these like random quests? Originally I wanted to escape, but that was choosing 1 million people. So we bet all on the side to confront the final boss. I see. I was thinking like, there's no way we're escaping. How can you fit everyone onto the thing? 8 million people. That doesn't seem like a lot. Are you saying there's 8 million people in the whole entire Final Fantasy XIV universe? That's like barely anything. That's like nothing. Like, is this such a small world? Can't be. Unconvert. I mean, they would have magic, maybe. I hate doing these quests, I urge. I don't want to bother with Duty Finder. Duty Finder is too much brain power. So we'll just do these random ass quests. I mean, we need to get the little crystals anyways to fly around eventually. I hate that. I hate having to find the crystals to fly around. It's just such... This is also something I don't understand, like why can you only have like so many quests? Like, there's like barely anything, barely any quests. Wait, that was quick. Hello, free XP. Let's see. That was very easy to do. Lovely. Which one is closer? Go here. Pray. You guys don't mind if I eat whilst I play? Because I'm hungry. Hooray. I'll teleport until I do. Here's some Final Fantasy and mukbang moment. Or ASMR, should I say. You guys want to see what I'm eating? I should start a mukbang channel. What do you guys think? I don't really know what it is. Like, it's like an orange tomatoey type of like noodle, but like I don't know what it's called. I don't know what Chinese is called, I don't know what the English version is called, if there even is an English version. Yeah, it's yummy. No coconut. It's not coconut. And not curry. It's like watery. Like it's more like soup, water based. And then like a bit of tomato. But it's not like strong tomato flavor. I think. And it's like there's orange at the top, but it's like some sort of oil, I think, but I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Please don't dungeon, I can't be bothered. Doing a dungeon whilst eating is also not ideal. Is that like a curry? Bunra. Oh, it might be that because it is a big Vietnamese. It would be that, I think. That sounds familiar. So if you guys want that, you can Google Bunreal. Bunreal. You're so smart, Caravan. Uh-oh. It's a dungeon. Let's queue up with other players and pray to God that please be long queue time, please be long queue time, please be long queue time. Let's queue up all real people. Give me time to eat. So for those that don't know, you can actually queue up for dungeons with NPCs. So if you don't want to play with real people, or if you don't want to wait for the queues, because sometimes they might be long, you can actually queue up with the NPCs, which is great. But it is a slow experience, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's a cool little new thing they added, which is very nice. So if you're starting out, like even like the early dungeons that no one plays, you can play with NPCs. I think playing with real people shreds the time by like 10 minutes, dungeons or whatever, that's what I've been told. What do you girls do whilst you're in queue? I guess we have a bit of a chit chat moment. Twitter. How do you guys want them working? My manager got it for me. Final Fantasy loves sponsoring small streamers or whatever. I've had a few Final Fantasy sponsors here and there. I love them. I love them sponsoring me. Hi Jared, how are you? I'm a little tired and hungry. We played some Apex, tried to climb today. We made some progress, but it's still a little slower. I want to play like it more with friends. I just don't have as many friends to play with. Especially my times, like playing at like such horrible DJ hours. It says the average time is less than 5 minutes, but no one's queuing up, so... Are we really gonna find anyone? It's giving League of Legends queue time. I think we have to rely on like the Judy roulette people. .50 AM. The way Australia is a flop when it comes to queues and all. Damn it. Well, I don't mind waiting though, it gives me time to eat. Maybe at the 10-minute mark, we'll do like the NPC run. So sorry that this is boring, but we're gonna shoot as a just chatting moment. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, you know what? I guess we could eat and play at the same time. I'm eating something called bun reel, I think. It's a noodle. Like orange noodle thing. Thank you, Karen. Bun reel. There's no crab in mine, but it's a tomato noodle soup. Tofu, pork. So we're eating. It's very hearty. Very like filling and hearty. Makes you feel warm and cozy. Oh, let's just go with NPCs, I guess. Let's get some damage up in here.
Right then. Right then. Right then. Right then. Right then. Right then. Right then.
Victory will be ours! Victory will be ours!
My turn. My turn.
I stand ever ready.
My turn. My turn.
Dragon Bitar. I want Thancred in my party. I like it. I'm on the moon right now. Like, who created this? Who created this building?
All seems in order with the lens. And I trust you can hear me? Those things are pure malcontent. Lives unfulfilled.
I'm just gonna do this and hope we don't die.
The gloves are off.
You underestimate me!
I need them to do more damage. Surely Stank would die. And if he dies, so well. Do I have an AoE damage for time? Back to eating. maybe summon is the only one with the damage over time daily. Damage over time would be a kind of game, huh? Gunbreaker. Nameless? Oh, blah. They hate summoner. I think Alice would have done little damage. The AI tanking do be slow. If only I was a tank. Why is this guy taking like no damage? Is this the boss? He was helping her. Really? I can just AFK the DPS? That's so good. Kinda getting Evelyn. Dodge where the stuff is going through, the glowy stuff. I'm good, I've been in higher. Oh.
I will not hold back.
Hi, can I? Hi, I really like this music. It's like epic, but like not full on. Not too much.
My turn. You underestimate me!